to the free 7-day challenge. What are you really hungry for? I am so excited for the next 7 days. Welcome to the group. This is where everything will be happening. Whether you have signed up via email, whether you are already in this Facebook group and would like to join the challenge, just know all the content for the 7 days is going to be posted in here. This is where the videos will be. This is where your little tasks and tools will be. And this is where you can ask any questions and get the support that you need over the next 7 days. So, what are you really hungry for? This challenge has been designed to help you understand the 7 categories of emotional eating, why you emotionally eat, and why your body holds on to weight. So over my 12 plus years of working in this space, I have found that there are 7 main reasons, 7 main categories why we emotionally eat. And if we can address each of these and we can understand it and we can apply it to our individual situation and we can learn a tool or something to support us in that area, you will stop emotional eating. You will stop binging, you will stop comfort eating, you will stop snacking, you will stop overeating, secret eating, all the types of eating. It will stop. And I hope that the next 7 days will give you an insight into how that is possible so you can apply it to yourself and make some really big changes with your eating. So for those of you who don't know me yet, I'm Leanne Lisburn. I'm the founder of Mind Over Muffin, and I'm an emotional eating coach for women who are ready to finally crush that habit for good, want to lose weight in a way that means they lose it and just keep it off and completely diet free. How I got into this, I really struggled with emotional eating. I really struggled with my weight. I gained over 15 kilos from emotional eating in the past, and it took over my life for years. I did all the diets, I tried everything, nothing would work for me long term. I hit a really low point where I just felt like I'm going to be like this forever. I'm going to stay overweight. I felt uncomfortable. I was waking up every day just hating being in my body. I lost my confidence, everything. Like I just was not in a good place, and food was kind of my only comfort, but it was also the thing that I just was so mad at because I just wanted to stop eating. So to cut a long story short, I actually went to work with someone to work on how I was feeling. I was just feeling so low, and as a result of doing that, not only did I feel better in myself, but the emotional eating stopped and the weight started to come off. And that was my light bulb moment that this was never about the food. This was all about the way I was thinking about food. This was all about the emotion I was attaching to food. It was all about in here. And I'd actually had a lot of emotional stuff go on in the past that was actually making me turn to food and use it to give me comfort, to make me feel safe, to give me something to do when I was bored or lonely or sad, and to make me happy. So once I started to work on that, I didn't need food in that way anymore. So Mind Over Muffin is a completely different approach to weight loss and to emotional eating. There's no calorie counting, no restriction, no deprivation, no diets, no food plans. It is just working on the root cause of the problem, like what is really happening in here and here that is creating your current relationship with food. And when you can work on that, you will heal it permanently. So as for the challenge, it is 7 days, 7 simple videos to watch, 7 simple tools to implement. It will all be posted in here. Put aside 10 minutes a day to watch a video, and I would say another 10 minutes to action the tool that you need to do. Okay, now if you are someone that's thinking, I don't have 20 minutes a day, find it. Whether that is getting rid of your Netflix binge session in the evening, whether it is getting up 20 minutes earlier, whether it is just being more efficient with your time throughout the day. I know that you can find 20 minutes in the day. Make it non-negotiable, show up for you, implement the tasks, and you'll get some really big shifts this week, ladies. If you haven't booked a free emotional eating breakthrough session yet and you would like to, I know quite a few of you have already. The 7 actually went really fast. So I've opened up 3 more spaces. So if you haven't and you would like to book in for one of the 3 emotional eating calls, you are welcome to do so. It is a one-to-one session with me where we can go a bit deeper with your individual situation and get you a plan in place moving forwards. If you have entered the competition, please send me a screenshot of you sharing the post on your story. If you can send it to me personally, because I think I've missed a few, let me know and I will be sharing the more details on the draw as we go throughout the 7 days. We will also have a live Q&A session with me, ladies, at the end of the challenge. So on Sunday, the 4th of June, there will be a live Q&A at 5 p.m. Perth time. That is 7 p.m. East Coast time. That is 10 a.m. UK time. So pop it in your diary. It will be live in the Facebook group. Bring any questions that you have from the 7 days and I will be there with you. We will get the questions answered and cover everything that you're needing to make sure you kind of have everything you need for moving forwards. Now, I just wanted to share with you something called the Freedom Model. Now, the Freedom Model is the principle of what Mind Over Muffin is built off of. It is, if you want to achieve total food and body freedom, you need to be addressing these 3 areas, as you can see in this diagram. Now, this is where most people go wrong. Most people spend their time focusing on the physical element only. How can they move their body? What can they put in their body? What exercise do they need to do to lose weight and heal their relationship with food? But the reason why you might have gone round in circles and are not getting the result you want is because there are 2 other crucial elements that must be addressed to fully heal your relationship with food and body and to find total food and body freedom. And that is, we have the physical element that is still important, but there is also the emotional and the spiritual elements that are really important. So when we're talking about emotional element, we're talking about the emotions that we carry. We're going to cover some of that in the challenge. We have like stories that we run, we have belief systems, we are conditioned by childhood to be a certain way around food. When we talk about the spiritual element, we're talking about our self-love and our fulfillment for life and our energy and all different elements that are playing a role in food, in your mind, in your body, in your energy. And if you're missing them too, like if you have an emotional connection with food, a diet and just moving your body and tracking what you're eating is never going to heal the problem for good. So I hope over the next 7 days you start to open your mind to how these 3 elements are crucial if you want to heal your relationship with food and body. And we will be covering elements of these throughout the 7 days, ladies, so you'll start to get a bit of an idea of how it works. But just remember, if you take away anything from today and from these 7 days, is that it's all happening in here and here. Your emotions, your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs, everything you're running about yourself and food is playing a role in your eating habits. And when you can start uncovering that and working on that, you will heal this problem for good. Now, I would love, as a first little task, you to intro yourself in the group. This can be on video, it can be on photo, like a photo, it can just be a post. I would love to know who you are, where you're from, why you've joined the challenge, what you would most like to get out of the challenge, and a fun fact. Let's get to know each other. We're going to spend 7 days together, and yeah, let's go. One more thing, last thing, and I will finish up because I want to keep these videos quick. This is a bit of a longer intro video than I planned. This is good practice for me because I usually ramble a lot. So I know a lot of you are here for the free content, which is amazing. There's 7 days of content. You're going to get so much value. One thing I just want to highlight, this will scratch the surface of what is possible for you and what is needed to fully heal your relationship with food. This will open your mind. This will give you an insight into what you are running and why you have these habits around food. If you are someone that you know you are ready for more, you know you are ready to take the next step, you know that you want to commit to this over the next 12 months and really make a change with your eating habits, then for 3 people, I'm holding 3 spaces over the next 7 days to join Mind Over Muffin, the Academy. This is our 12-month mentorship program where I teach you everything you need to know to fully heal your relationship with food. It's a 12-step process. And for 3 people who sign up from the challenge, you will receive the founding members price, which means you're going to be saving $2,000 off of the price. But this offer will end on the 5th of June at midnight Perth time. Okay, so just bear that in mind. If you are enjoying the process and you feel like you want more and you know you want more and you know you want to commit to actually making a change long term, the Academy is the place to be, and there is that option to save a lot for being part of the challenge if you take action before the 5th of June. So I just want to let you guys know, if you have questions, please reach out, please ask me. For a lot of you, it might not be relevant. You're just here to kind of open your mind and get the free content. That's absolutely fine. It is so valuable and you're going to get so much from the 7 days. But for those of you that already have that call, that already feel that kind of pull to do more, the option is there. So I will leave it there, ladies. I will look forward to seeing your intro, and I will see you in the group tomorrow for day 1 of the What Are You Really Hungry For challenge. And thank you for being here. If you have any questions, reach out, and I will speak to you soon.